intro.
We back.
Here we go. Welcome back.
It's good.
To the second official episode of the Check Your Tone podcast. We're here. You need to check your tone, check your phone.
Yep.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Yep.
And check your mom's. Because she be hitting us up while we're live. And it's kind of crazy.
Promise.
It's kind of crazy. It's a true story. This kid had our podcast on the YouTube screen.
Yeah.
Her mom sees it. His mom sees us. And she hits up my line. I'm like, bro, I'm busy.
We're working.
I'm not about.
We're
like,
working. We're working.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like, bro, please get your moms.
Crazy.
You know, stop doing drugs and like have some quality time with your mom because she's really trying to lean on to us. It's crazy.
Yeah. Facts.
Not fair.
Not facts.
But how we doing, man? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thanks for tuning in to the last podcast. If you did, we really appreciate it. So
Appreciate the support.
Appreciate that support. Look, New Year.
Of course.
Go and chase what you want. Yeah, fresh restart. New Year. Yeah, don't be saying New Year, New Me. Just y'all can't be saying the same thing every single year.
Y'all the same people.
Look, but seriously, yeah, we appreciate y'all. So let's clock in, man. What we got?
Today, man, I just want to hear about what you guys think of the new year. You know, what artists are going to drop what, who's going to drop the best of this and that, like predictions in a way. And I just want to hear who y'all think is going to have the biggest hit.
I feel like it's a very exciting time in the rap genre right now. We have a lot of people that are, we're anticipating to drop this year that we've been very hungry for, that, it's coming, I feel like it's going to be another great year in hip hop this year.
For real.
So
100%.
what do you think?
Sure.
What are you guys thinking?
It's got to be Kendrick.
K-Dot.
And we say it every year. We do. We're starting.
Man.
We're feasting. Look, Kendrick, right? His producer, Soundwave, posted on Instagram that he has new creations on the way. And that's his only post on his account. So, it is looking serious. And Kendrick registered 30 new songs on ASCAP, A-S-C-A-P, so. And that happened a few months back. So you can tell he's definitely in the works. And people have seen videos of him shooting or pictures of him shooting a music video, like floating over the ocean with the crane and stuff. So, something's coming. Look, Kendrick, please.
What are the odds that it's a J. Cole Kendrick collab?
0.
Bro, you know what I saw? I saw it. It was a Flu Rona. It said Corona and the Flu are making a collab before J. Cole and K-Dot.
Yo, I think honestly,
it's still possible.
I think it's possible, but not an album.
We went for 7 years, bro.
Look, it's gonna have. I think after their last album, they might just throw something.
Sit it down. It's not coming.
After their last album, it's gonna happen.
And that's coming from two of the biggest, Cole K-Dot fans you'll find. I lost all hope. I stopped praying. I stopped praying after like 2019, but
took that one out of your prayers.
Kendrick, J. Cole, y'all know what the fans want. Interesting little point. The J. Cole Nardwuar interview. I don't know if y'all saw it, but
A little bit.
Nardwuar asked J. Cole, "Is it true that you told Dr. Dre about Kendrick?" And J. Cole looked dumbfounded. He was like, "How the heck do you know this?" But it was true, and that's just dope to see because in Kendrick Lamar's song "The Heart Part 2," I want to say, if you haven't listened to the Heart series by Kendrick Lamar, that's some of the best rapping he's ever done in his life. So, in the Heart Part 2, Kendrick mentions he was on his way to I think a show or something, and he saw J. Cole, and he was saying how he was telling J. Cole he's gonna be the next one up. So, going from looking up to J. Cole and then to being at this point where he is at in his career, like, that's just dope. It's dope to see. So, yeah, we hope we get something from
we
K-Dot.
definitely need that tape though, for sure.
We do, I promise.
For sure. But like you were saying about K-Dot, I mean, you saw what happened with Damn. You saw the rollout he had with a couple of those singles he had. It was crazy, man. I mean, some of those videos got 200 million views on YouTube. So I feel like he's gonna do the exact same thing for this album.
Yeah.
He's not just gonna drop it like it's like a
rollout.
secret album.
Yeah.
And he's already he did stuff last year with Baby Keem. So with Family Ties and
Range
Brothers. And what do you say? What do you say on there? What do you say? New flows
coming. Be patient, brother.
So,
Look, we right here.
So yeah,
We're being patient, man.
We're patient.
We're
as
being
we can. We're being patient.
Look, and he's on 10. Bro, he came out the gate saying, smoking on top fives. F that album, F that single, burn that hard drive.
Burn that shit.
Yo, he's on 10. He said, 2021, I ain't taking no prisoner. Last year, y'all effed up all the listeners. Who went platinum? I call that a visitor? Ouch.
Wow.
Ouch. I call
That's
that
crazy,
a visitor.
man.
The game been falsified.
And here's the thing: he's talking all that. He needs to back it up.
He does need to back it up. He'll back it up. It's Kendrick Lamar.
Man, that's K-Dot.
He cares about the craft,
You
man.
better stop playing with him. He's not like these rappers. I'm not gonna say any names that dropping new projects every 3 months, but 5 years almost, man. It's been.
He's got a lot. K-Dot's a legend, obviously, but he needs to. I mean, I don't care who you are or what you've done. Talking that crap, talking that noise, you still got to come out with something crazy. And I know y'all are hyped up about it, but I'm keeping my expectations where they are.
So here's the question: What are you exactly expecting? Like, what does he need to come with to back it up in your eyes? Like, what do you like? Since you.
I mean, obviously, album of the year.
Contention?
I think he needs to come out with album of the year and better than his last project.
Oh, that's tough.
I don't know if it needs to be that.
You don't think it needs to be better than Damn?
I think that's hard. Because Damn is underrated, in my opinion.
I mean, it is.
But
It is underrated.
I think it should be album. It should be album of the year contention. I do think so. But
it needs to be album of the year. The way he's talking like that, saying, what was he saying about the? You said platinum.
Smoking on top.
he went platinum. I call that a visitor. Smoking on top 5.
Bro, he needs to come out with the album of the year.
I'm saying it needs to be in contention because it's always in contention.
He said the game
Okay.
needs
Okay.
me.
Okay.
The game needs me is what he's saying.
And then let's see it. Let's see it. It's been 5 years.
I think he's gonna come with another classic. To be honest with you, I ain't gonna put too much pressure on him,
This
but
guy's too good, man.
I ain't gonna put too much pressure on him, but he's not gonna come with no weak sauce.
You know he's not. But like, we've been hearing. I don't know if I trust these leaks, but we've been hearing it's like a rock experimental album, which I don't. That doesn't. I know that's worrying people, but that doesn't worry me because if you listen to Untitled, Unmastered,
A lot of that influence.
that's literally rock, jazz, rap. It's not new. Like, it's not new to Kendrick
He
fans.
did that in T-Pap too. With,
Yeah, on T-Pap,
neo
yeah.
soul, jazz,
Yeah.
a lot of
jazz.
different.
So I'm not worried about like what he's gonna come out with. Like, he's just that he does many different things. Like, he's not just under one umbrella. So we'll see though. We'll see.
He hasn't failed us yet, so hopefully
doesn't.
he doesn't fail us.
So
at all.
you guys both think biggest hit of this year is gonna be coming from Kendrick?
Biggest hit, maybe not.
Well,
It's possible.
I mean,
We are talking, commercial hit. Like
Hits?
number one on the chart. I mean, was
That's tough.
DNA number
Yeah, I don't
one?
think it was ever number one. I don't think DNA.
Nah,
was
it wasn't like the biggest hit. It
Was
was
it
pretty
Kendrick?
big though. It was a pretty big hit.
It was huge, but
pretty,
like
pretty big song.
a Drake hit or a something.
Little Tootsie Slide.
It's gonna be bigger than a Kendrick.
anything that's blowing up on TikTok is gonna be, is gonna be a hit. So if Kendrick's, that's not his clientele. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the actual people that listen to him that enjoy his music are people that are actual like rap fans. They're not
Yeah.
gonna be on TikTok.
So you guys are mainly saying probably the best song of the year.
Album, I think.
I
He'll have the best
think he's gonna
album.
come with
Best
some
album of the
crazy.
year.
I think he's gonna come with some crazy singles
He
too.
could have song of the year. But I get song of the year and hit of the year.
They're
are
different.
because like I can say Life of the Party was song of the year.
It wasn't hit of the year.
Wasn't a hit.
But yeah,
hit of the
It wasn't a
year.
hit.
So
it was some.
Fair. Yeah,
yeah.
I agree with that.
It was like WAP or something.
Yeah. Flop.
hey yo, nah, but
That's a lyrical masterpiece.
chill though.
Right, yeah,
Chill.
that belongs on the Hall of Fame and lyrical.
Look, Megan's still good though.
Megan,
Megan
She's
can
cool.
rap.
She's cool people.
But it's just different target audience. Like we're
Yeah.
obviously not gonna listen to Megan, so
Mhm.
not as much as we listen to whoever.
This one's for the hotties was a underrated album last year. I'm just gonna say it here.
Yeah, but Kendrick. What else we got? Let's see.
Listen, I'm gonna say, look, my biggest hit coming from this year, it's gonna be Drake. Obviously,
It's-
that's my
kind of an
prediction.
obvious answer. Why are you so boring, huh?
No,
Choose a
listen,
different.
Drake
listen,
stan.
Choose
Drake,
someone else, man.
Bro.
Drake stan over
He
here.
said CLB was album of the year.
I'm saying.
Hey, if you could see his when CLB dropped, he got the
I
little
did not
heart.
say
He got the heart haircut, and it was not good. I'm just gonna
Listen,
come on, Mike.
y'all are some CLB haters, first of all.
Nah.
And I'm saying Drake because we're gonna come back to this at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And
It's probably
the
gonna be
biggest hit of who's gonna have the biggest hit this year is gonna be Drake.
Probably.
Drake, yeah, I mean he's any song he's on.
He's a hit maker.
Yeah,
It's true. It'll probably be Drake.
What about? Okay.
he took Smiley and made a hit. That I don't know what that guy was even saying
Who is
the whole
that
song. But listen, he took even him, his boy Smiley, and he made a hit, bro. It's Drake. Drake's taking the cake for this year.
Now let's do a less obvious answer.
That's Drake.
Everyone's gonna say
that's the
that.
Drake stimulus package.
Are we saying okay? So you want me to say like my probably the best? Who's gonna have the best song this year?
No, let's do hit, but who's not Drake? Someone who's not Drake.
I feel like anybody could have said that. Like a 10-year-old probably would have said that.
Okay.
That's a harder. It's a way harder choice.
Biggest hit this year. That's a less common answer. I'm gonna say Cordae.
Wow.
Then you said a less common answer. That's like my underdog pick.
Yeah.
I think he's got the potential to do something like that.
Okay.
He just needs to be put in the right position.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go The Weeknd.
That's pretty.
Man,
The Weeknd.
couple days, man. It's gonna be sad hours.
The Weeknd's dropping. Quincy Jones is producing The Weeknd's album. He made Thriller with Michael Jackson. That should speak for itself. That's a hit album. The album itself is a hit. Thriller. So, and you're pairing up with a pop star, The Weeknd. That's a big contention for hit of the year.
And you got Tyler on that joint too.
Yeah, great features on the album.
Bro.
I can't wait for the Weeknd album.
Hey,
But I
couple
really
days.
like After Hours.
Couple days.
Great album in my opinion.
The Weeknd is so similar to Michael Jackson too, in ways.
The Weeknd's such a
he is.
he's such a megastar. So I
is.
definitely agree that he's gonna have a couple songs on there that are gonna be in contention for hit of the year.
Mhm.
Like Blinding Lights took
Huge.
the year by
That's a good
storm.
choice. That's a good
I'm-
choice. He could definitely.
It was a
come
Super Bowl. It was
Bro.
a Super Bowl. So
Crazy. He's such an incredible artist, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go
an
The Weeknd.
artist I'm thinking that's gonna have a big hit year, Lil Uzi Vert. I feel like he's
Okay.
gonna have a great year this year just because he dropped Eternal Take 2020. I personally like the album. I know a lot of people didn't, but it had some bops on it. So
It was cool. It did have some good like classic Uzi songs.
yeah,
I didn't return to it a lot though, as much as I wanted to.
mm-hmm.
Prices goes crazy.
Prices is hard.
that
Benicia,
yeah.
hard.
Well, that joint he got with the Young Nudi's crazy too. I can't off the top of my head remember what it is, but it's that joint's crazy.
$1 Million Play, I think, with Future, hard. So
Joint, yeah.
I hope Uzi does come out with a hit song of the year. To be honest,
I think he's gonna come with some fire. So we'll see on that part.
he's look, grew up with Uzi. He's really like a pioneer.
I agree.
Really, like he just has so many great classic Uzi songs. You was right.
Freaking
Sideline-
P's and
sideline
Q's.
P's and Q's, Sideline Watching, Money Mitch, Top.
I like Rhonda.
Ronda Rousey.
That was
Socials.
crazy.
Oh my
He's
gosh,
good.
yeah. Well, in today's
There's
in
seven
today's
million.
7 million. Ooh,
In
the
today's
beat
game?
production. Yeah. I hope so. I really hope Uzi does, man. I like Uzi. Great.
He gonna have a big year out. You hear it here first on Check Your Tone. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he could have his song too. True. Very true.
Yeah, Uzi. That'd be crazy. If he has hit of the year, it's gonna be like 2016 again.
2016.
Man.
man.
2016 again.
We gonna be talking about that when we're like 70.
2016. Remember back in 2016.
That boy Uzi was going hard in the streets, man.
He really had
One
night.
One night by Lil Yachty. That was crazy, man.
Yeah, everywhere you went, people was bumping that
Man.
tape. So for sure.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Roddy's gonna bounce back?
I actually
Maybe
saw
hit of the year?
Roddy's dropping Feed the Streets 3,
Okay.
2022. And if you heard Feed the Streets 2, it was gas. So I think he's going to rebound crazy on this one.
I hope he does, man. Because the album he just dropped, which was like heavily anticipated, didn't receive the love he wanted it to receive.
Yeah.
So I really, really hope his next album elevates him up again.
In other words, the album was trash.
Don't.
I didn't listen
he
to it in
basically-
totality, so I can't
basically-
say
Again, trash.
Yes,
What's
it was.
trash to you, and what's
your word choice be
underrated?
crazy.
I mean, like, underwhelming.
What he just said, what Brian just said, was like, in other words, you know. In other words, the album was trash, bro.
So trash means like, trash literally means it's one of the worst albums you've ever heard. That's pretty much.
I'm not gonna say that. But okay.
It's just very underwhelming.
It's very extremely underwhelming,
Okay.
and there weren't songs you're coming back to, bro.
I agree with that. It was underwhelming, just in the sense because, please excuse me for being antisocial.
Yeah.
A lot of the topics on there were very sentimental, I guess you could say, and very deep, like prayers to the trap god. A lot of those, like that song in particular, was
War
just
Baby.
kind of was War Baby was actually beautiful. Like, there was a choir in the background. There was just the songs, encompass like actual theme of the actual album. And with, Live Life Fast, a lot of those songs on there are repetitive topics that people talk about,
Plus, it was an ode to Nipsey Hussle.
Right.
Yeah.
You can tell by the album cover and stuff. So maybe, maybe it wasn't the route he wanted to take, but he kind of, because his relationship with Nipsey, or how Nipsey impacted him, he just felt like he had to make the album. So,
Okay.
maybe in that sense, who knows? It might be
I
an
do
excuse.
think he'll bounce back.
So
though.
Feed the Streets.
Look-
Go ahead.
Not my fault. You good.
Feed the Streets 3 is gonna be a very good album. I'm saying here first, just because the Feed the Streets, the genre. I mean, not the genre, like the list that he has, like Feed the Streets 1, Feed the Streets 2 is just the series. Yeah, they're very well put together. So
This
I
is the thing.
think it's gonna come some heat.
With Roddy, if he really hones in, and gets his craft together, he could really be like a rap pop star.
Mhm.
Cause he's not just a rapper. He can do a lot. He can do rap. He can do R&B. Like he can do he has the vocals for like lots of things. So if this next album he drops is really good, he can start stepping up in the rap game. Not just rap game, but like charts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
We'll see.
And I don't have like the inside scoop on this, but I really think based on how this last album sounded, it was almost like he had people in his head telling him, you need to drop an album before the year ends. And so now that he's gotten some realization that he can't just drop stuff like that, this next album will be crazy. So I think he will bounce back. And I agree with you.
I think I
Still a
also
bad album.
remember him saying, I might be calling this wrong, but I feel like I also remember him saying many months back that like he doesn't want to drop an album when nothing's happened to him, because he wants to go write an album
Okay.
when he's actually experiencing something. So maybe the death of Nipsey Hussle forced him to like put this out because something actually happened to him.
Mhm.
Is that actually something that you guys care a lot about?
What?
If a rapper doesn't go through anything they're talking about? They just make
Not-
music because it sounds good?
Not necessarily. I do think it can help, but I don't think it's necessarily a complete direct correlation to an incredible album. I do think
Okay.
it helps though.
Okay.
Because if Kendrick dropped every single year, I don't think he'd be Kendrick Lamar.
That's a great
Or Frank Ocean.
That's a great point.
They could, because they're just incredible artists. They could. But if we just kept getting album after album after album, obviously 5 Year Wait is still wild. Like, that's still crazy. But they wouldn't be looked at in the same light, I don't think.
But also, life experiences and changes in life shape a lot of artists' music and their choices.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if they do go through something traumatic, they're gonna put that in their actual music.
Yeah.
It's gonna, resonate with people more than people that drop club albums every 6 months just because there's actual meaning into it and you actually feel something behind it. So that's what I feel like. I appreciate albums more that actually have
The experiences back
experiences
Yeah.
of life and what they've gone through. So a lot of artists like that come from the hood and putting that the struggle in there. I appreciate those albums a lot more than talking about selling. I mean like fucking bitches and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I'm thinking, cause I know I saw something where Kanye, he didn't do that. Like there's some songs that he didn't live through. He kind of just figured the experiences and the lyrics in the song sounded good, so he put it out there, even though it wasn't like his life
What song
being put in. I don't know the song specifically,
but like stuff like that, I think is still fine. Like I think that's still cool.
I think so too.
Like you can write about something you may have not personally gone through, and it'd still be an incredible song. So yeah, no, I think that's still cool. Like I don't have anything against that. Like for sure.
Okay. But it definitely adds more to it when they have
it has a deeper layer to it.
I think so.
In music.
Once again, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and like it does seem like with artwork, not just music, just anything with that is there's experiences and feeling behind it. It just turns out to be better. Yeah. Honestly, like just better artwork.
Yeah.
Essentially.
I agree because y'all gonna. I go back to Kendrick a lot just because that's what I listen to a lot. I'll probably switch up, But for example, like on his song, "Mama" on T-Pab, like his experience with going back to what he feels like is home, which is Africa. I think it was South Africa, I want to say. And throughout the whole song, well, the name of the song is called "Mama," right? And he's seeing South Africa as that place of home. He went back there and he got loads of clarity on his life and on what he needed to do in life to be better than who he was. And so I do think in that sense it does help because the state of that album was like incredible. So it can help, but also like, it may not. Because on Damn, the very first song on the regular edition is Blood, which tells a story about him being shot by a woman walking down the street, which obviously didn't happen, but it's still tied into like the totality and like the meaning of the full album. So
that's all just because that's how he grew up and that's the type of images he saw.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
He can tell.
Also,
he can still tell that story just because he's witnessed it. Just because someone you didn't go through it, personally, you can still tell those stories because you knew people that did go through those. But that's why it still really encompasses in the same same boat because you really, even if you didn't go through it personally, you still kind of
still
in that community.
Yeah.
So that's that. I just think I appreciate that more than certain elements of rap.
Okay. Moving on though. Let's take this geared a little something else. You guys already think for album of the year, K-Dot has it? If he drops.
I don't know. I that's so tough, man, because I feel like a lot of people are gonna come with some fire.
Let me list some people. Let's list some people outright. So,
okay.
Kendrick. Some of these are rumored, some of these are confirmed, right? We got Kendrick, A$AP Rocky, Benny the Butcher, Saba, Roddy Ricch, Cordae, Jid, Gunna, Logic, Eminem, Cudi, Freddie Gibbs, Pusha T, Earl Sweatshirt, Joey Badass, The Weeknd, Smino.
That's just the announced rumor.
Is Frank not dropping?
I didn't want to put Frank on. We know. Frank's even more mischievous than Kendrick Lamar is.
Jid, if you're listening right here, drop it.
Jid,
Stop playing.
You gotta drop it. Come on, Jid.
You're on our wall.
Stop. It's been 3 years. Stop Jid, playing.
Let's give our props to Jid. Look, he along with Lil, we'll maybe keep it for later, but he bodied every single feature he was on last year. Every single one. He's keeping up with like top tier rappers on these songs. Like Jid's a serious problem.
Yeah,
he will be as well. So out of all those names, if all of them dropped, I do think Kendrick would drop the best album. But that might be a little biased. But yeah, I think Kendrick still.
I agree. Kendrick, I think if he drops, it will be album of the year.
Yeah.
But I think a little underdog in there, Joey Badass. If he drops something crazy, he has the ability to drop album of the year.
Oh,
his rapping is crazy. So that would be my second pick in
He's
there.
been dropping some hints too. Some little
Yeah.
tidbits too.
Yeah, he dropped. I don't know if the EP was this year, but yeah, he has been dropping like little things here and there.
I think 21 Savage might even drop this year too, cause he dropped a 2-pack on last week. He dropped a 2-pack songs, and so he might drop too.
21's crazy, bro. And he
might have one of the best features of the 2021 as well.
He could.
Of my life. And then he was on Certified Lover Boy too, so.
Knife Talk.
Knife Talk, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. My second pick will probably be. I have 3. I have 4. Nah, that's crazy. I have 4. So I don't know. I'll just say the 4. I don't know who it'll be. So, Jid, Saba, The Weeknd, or Freddie Gibbs, in my opinion.
Okay.
Freddie Gibbs is really, really good. I think he's underrated as well. Bandana was a very, very good album. And he's just really multifaceted. He can do a lot of things. Alfredo was cold too, so if he does drop, I could see that in contention for Album of the Year. Which it'll be tough because he's not like in the limelight like that.
I like that take though.
We'll see.
Freddie Gibbs has been in the game for so long, but he's still so good. He's
Yeah.
still so good. And Alfredo was a great album. And so was the last one he dropped as well. Is just he can go up there with some of the top guys
Yeah,
right now
100%.
for sure.
Sorry, I'm looking up the album because I'm blinking right now. Let's see. Alfredo. Yeah, it was Bandana. Okay, I need to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that rumor of him getting his ass whooped was not true, but
He was coming out of the hospital in the video.
if it was, I don't know. I don't know what to say about
That is
that one.
crazy.
I don't know. I don't
That
know what to
is
say
crazy.
about that one. But yeah.
Hey
Freddie
man, we
Gibbs-
like him for his rapping.
Yeah. He's not the biggest guy. He's not the biggest.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
But yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
Who's your second choice?
Mine was gonna be, so it's K. Dot, Joey Badass.
Oh yeah. That's
But I like The Weeknd though. The Weeknd, he very well could come out with Album of the Year.
Yeah.
It's just, we'll see. He needs to switch off from that 70s vibe.
Yeah.
That disco, whatever he's going with. all the time.
I feel you on that too.
If you can just switch off that and come out with like his real stuff.
Go back to that loft music.
Yeah.
That late night.
Yep.
music,
Slow,
for sure.
melancholy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's that stuff that have people in the crib.
Man, they talked about Marvin Gaye being the reason why we were conceived. The Weeknd, they're gonna be, our kids are gonna be like, man, The Weeknd is the reason why you were conceived,
Weeknd's
my
a-
friend.
Weeknd's a modern day Marvin Gaye in the bedroom.
That's wild.
Just
Yeah.
keeping it in a stack. Just one.
That's
That's a great
how
take.
it is.
That's a great take. But yeah, Weeknd's a great choice.
Mhm.
Great choice. We'll see. Lots of names, but we'll see.
I think Conway's gonna drop too.
Conway, yeah.
Conway just dropped
He's
with
gonna
that. I would go so far to almost call it, a very I won't say classy, but it's probably a top 15 rap album last year, the La Máquina. So
Yeah.
Griselda's coming, like we said before. Griselda is another group to watch in 2022. I mean, Benny the Butcher dropping Tana Top 4. Conway's dropping something. Hopefully this year. So, hey man, the New York rap scene is
Griselda's coming,
is
man.
very live and well. So
It's gonna be a great year for
that's
albums.
who I'm excited to see. Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Facts. Benny's cold.
The Butcher coming. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm more excited, which is crazy to say, for Matt Comey and Boldy James though.
yeah,
Probably a little bit more than Benny.
they're gonna come with something this year.
I don't know, but they dropped. Both of them dropped 2 albums in 2021.
Tecmo Bowl and
Tecmo Bo, Bo Jackson, and then Matt Comey dropped
Pray for it.
Balance, Cho, and Pray for Haiti. Yeah, so hopefully they drop because at this point I can't get enough. Their sound is different. So we'll see.
It's gonna be crazy for them. Okay. So we got our albums of the year. What we think is gonna be the best there. Who's gonna have the best feature of the year, in your guys' minds?
feature. Probably Drizzy. I'd go with Drizzy on that one.
I like that.
Bro, the Drake stimulus package is a real thing. I mean, some of these guys he's
Yeah,
I mean,
he put people on.
Some of these guys he's brought up is not even fair. Like some of these guys are ass. I'm like,
No, bro. Look Alive. Does anybody still listen to Block Boy?
Block Boy just dropped some last year.
I haven't heard it, man.
I didn't check it out, but
we haven't checked it. I mean, that's enough.
But he also brought up, like Yeba in the spotlight, Giveon
Lil
in the
Baby,
spotlight.
bro. He gave Lil Baby the stimulus package, and Lil Baby's a top guy
Top
in
artist.
the game. Right?
Oh, we forgot to mention Lil Baby. I heard he was dropping next year.
If he dropped, bro, man, that album he dropped in 2019 was a classic. I don't care.
My turn?
My Turn's a classic. Dude, it's still on the charts even to this day.
Is it a classic?
I
haven't heard it.
I call it a classic. It's an Atlanta classic for sure.
I can see that.
For sure, bro.
Okay.
It's the highest charting album. I think since 2019. Like it's the highest. So he has
really?
Yeah, the highest from 2019 to now. It's still on there. And the deluxe version.
I know you have to do a re-listen. I do like.
Yeah.
I like My Turn. I really like My Turn.
And he even came back last year with Voice of the Heroes, which was another top album of the year. So he's gonna have another.
And his features go crazy.
I mean, he has, bro. In all honesty, he doesn't really miss. He
really doesn't. No, he really doesn't. He really doesn't. Yeah, he could have album of the year for sure.
He did not lie. It was his turn. It was his turn in the rap game. He was probably top 5 last year.
That is crazy. Yeah, he has to be at this point.
He's got to be talked about in some of those guys. Maybe not rapper ability, but just making music and just hitting that that sound that people like. He's up there for sure.
Gunna.
Oh my goodness.
Gunna's rumored to
Drip
drop
season 4 coming out January 14th.
Who's better, Gunna or Lil Baby?
I don't know, man.
What are we talking about though? Features? Or are we talking about just making music? When you say that.
They're both crazy on features.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying though. Gunna's like the Captain America after the surgery on features, but he's the Captain America before the surgery on his normal songs.
No, I don't know about that.
That's wild.
No,
that's wild.
I don't know about that one.
Bro, his features go crazy.
I will say I do return to more songs on Lil Baby albums than
Drip
Gunna
season 3 is cold. I don't care. Drip season 3 is freaking crazy. Top off. I mean, yeah. So if Drip season 4 is any better than Drip season 3, I mean it's gonna be a good year for music.
I was conflicted. I remember you was conflicted.
It's usually influence.
I was conflicted on Gunna
Sometimes
and
I did the same.
Baby last year. I think I'm gonna lean towards Baby though, because all the features he was on. He hopped on that J. Cole, John.
He went crazy. He's spazzed.
Can't really be messed with right now. I'm gonna say Baby. I'm gonna say Lil Baby.
I like Baby definitely for the features, but if Drip season 4 is good, I mean. You're going to be hearing that shit all year. You're going to be hearing that whole album all year.
You will.
Like, yeah. It's because when Dripper Drown 2 came out, bro, people was flooding the streets with that shit. For sure.
They were.
I don't know. I guess I just kind of went through the album and played it once or twice. And maybe there was 1 or 2 songs. But that was about it for me.
For which album?
For Dripper Drown or whatever.
Dripper Drown 2 is cold. I mean, the beat selection on there is like... It's real Atlanta-esque, but it's different in the same.
I think it was too.
I guess going back to the original question, I will have to say, of who's gonna have the best feature. I want to say Wayne. I'm gonna go Wayne, Jid, or Tyler.
Okay. I said
don't
Wheezy
know.
too, but it does feel like a cop-out answer because Wayne went crazy this year.
He was spazzing
Or last year. But
you already know my answer is the king of features the last 2 years. Jermaine Cole.
Do you think he's gonna be doing, knowing his album's about to come? Do you think he's still doing loads of features?
Yes. He's not gonna stop.
But I think he's.
That's a good point. He's not gonna let people forget about
it.
him.
He did it in 2019 and 2020. Even when he was dropping the fall off. I mean, the off season. He did it with. I mean, he was.
The fall off needs to be focused on more though.
Well, I'm talking about,
Then the off
bro,
season
he
needed to.
He dropped this freaking song with Jordan Lucas a couple months after.
That's true.
No, he might, because during that interview, he did say that like he doesn't want to regret not working with the industry more. So he probably will.
Bro, he's been tapped in since 2019 to now. I mean,
that's true. J. Cole then. J. Cole's got to be there.
J. Cole's gotta be up there.
I'm
One
still
of my favorite
picking
features
Weezy.
of the last couple years was Out of Sight, Out of Mind. If you ever heard his verse on that, on J Rock's shit, that is a classic, man. That is.
J. Cole be spazzing on his features.
Bob Boat.
Bob LeBeau is a very underrated. Royce needs a fire too. Bob LeBeau is.
I don't think I've heard a bad J. Cole feature. I don't think I have, and I've heard probably most of them.
Probably not. It's probably hard to pick him out.
No.
But look, Trippy on Anderson Paak John, that's hard. Zendaya off the Cause album, hard.
Crazy.
Bob LeBeau.
Sojourner off Rhapsody.
Rhapsodies.
Outside of
He
Mind.
could very well, yeah, he could do it. He could do it.
Bro, he does it really
Tribe with Boss.
Tribe with Buzz.
well. I mean,
Jackie with Buzz.
Cocoa
You
Butter.
see the drop top? Stop playing. That's that song.
Shea Butter Baby.
Oof.
Oh my god. I mean, the shit
Pretty Little Fears.
It's Pretty Little Fears. That's
That's
probably
one of the best verses.
That's probably the best one right
That one's
there.
crazy.
I mean, bro does not.
You see the drop top? I'm sorry.
But
Stop playing with me.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But you can do the same thing with Wayne though.
You can.
You can go through all those songs that he's featured on. He'll go crazy.
If Weezy don't go to the Pinta, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he gets out of that. One.
Excuse me, pardon me. The wind that blows so hard at me, like Mother Nature arguing about some. He's too cold. When he hops on the beat,
I think that
finally,
that shit was made for him.
It was. That's like testament to Tyler too, but he's. I can't say enough. Weezy's he's that guy. Weezy's that guy.
Nah, he is.
That man.
Crazy. I'm excited.
If you heard that when it came out, the first time you heard it, you played that bitch back immediately.
I promise.
Immediately. You went back and restarted that
For
song.
sure.
Because I know I did.
That's one of my songs. I think on Apple Music it was like top 10 songs I played the whole year. So Weezy F baby, and the F is for. We'll let y'all hang.
You guys know what it's for.
But yeah, those are mine.
I'm excited, bro.
Man, I'm very
Just
excited.
talking about it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be in here bringing y'all the heat too.
We will.
So.
We'll be talking about it.
We will.
We'll be reviewing it.
Excited, dude. This is gonna be a better rap year than last year.
And that's crazy to say.
If all the rumored people drop, it will.
Watch it be a flop.
I'll cry.
It really,
Kendrick alone.
bro, it's really on Kendrick's shoulders.
It is.
If he doesn't drop, the list looks way worse.
It does look way worse.
But if he drops,
But it still is good. But if he drops, it's raps.
it's over.
It's raps.
Who has a better chance of dropping this year? J. Cole's Fall Off or Frank Ocean?
Frank Ocean.
You think the Fall Off is basically not dropping
I don't
this
think
year?
he got this year.
I don't think so either.
But I don't think
Frank Ocean drop.
I don't think Frank's dropping either.
No way. Frank, please. Actually, not please. His brother passed. Take your time, bro. Take your time. Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Hey, but low key
I'm
though,
into it.
drop the album.
That's crazy. Did you not hear fam? I almost teared up at that Apple Music excerpt. Did you hear it?
Nah, I didn't listen to
He was
that.
talking to I'll be effing up his name. Wim Hof.
Oh
The
yeah.
healing process.
That's a beautiful. And then he was spazzing over a piano for 8.5 minutes. Frank, we need you, but I understand. It's tough. Death is tough. So
The healing process is one not to take lightly.
Yeah.
If you guys been through it, you got to make sure you get right before you start anything or
yeah.
starting new opportunities. But get right, Frank. We miss you though, for sure.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go with J. Cole. But the thing is, like I said in the previous one, Earth King said they were dropping January 28th, same day as J. Cole. But obviously, that doesn't mean he's dropping this year. So if it's not this year, then it has to be January 28th of the next year.
If he drops
2023.
If he drops January 28th this year, I'm getting a tattoo of his face on my back.
Don't do that, please.
Hey, you heard it here, folks.
You heard it here first.
J. Cole, if he drops in January 28th,
This
I'll be
year.
getting a tattoo.
I'm shaking
This
on
year,
it.
yeah.
I'm shaking on it. Shaking on it.
Okay.
What?
If
Why would you shake?
Cause man, it's a check your tone promise. Man, we can't go back.
I messed with that.
Kids, I do not influence you to get tattoos of
Your favorite artist.
Yeah. Just be, But yeah.
Exciting time, man. Exciting time.
Earth Gang. I didn't mention Earth Gang. I don't know how much jealous in Earth Gang.
Are they dropping?
Little
Dropping January 28th.
Oh, this year?
They're very.
You said this year or next year?
No, they're definitely dropping this year. They said they would drop the same day as Cole. So everyone's like, Cole's dropping January 28th this year.
Wait,
but
so
it could be the next year.
That's all they said though.
They said
whenever
we're dropping the same day as J. Cole
drops the fall off or just J. Cole.
No, because it was after the offseason came out.
Okay.
So they said us and J. Cole are dropping the same day. And they admitted that they were dropping. They announced that they were dropping January 28th.
They're stirring the pot though. They're probably just getting anticipation.
So it definitely could be next year for sure. It could be. It probably is going to be next year.
Bro got 2 kids, bro. He got time to make all this music.
Bro,
I'm trying to hear that.
Bro, let J. Cole take his time with this one because we want to hear something crazy.
What about Frank?
That's
crazy.
He's had long enough, bro.
His brother passed.
Bro.
That's wild.
No, I rest in
Ryan.
peace, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Ryan.
But
this is normal for Frank though.
I want to hear some music, bro.
He hasn't waited 5 years between projects.
No, I'm lying. I just try to get that off.
Bro, this dude, bro. But no, we just want to hear music, bro. I mean, I get it, but selfishly, bro, we want to hear music. Come on now.
See,
but rest
saying,
like,
Frank, fuck your emotions, Frank. That's basically what he's saying.
Frank, listen.
No, put your emotions into it, bro.
Yeah.
He's a person before an artist.
I agree. I mean,
but I get it. 5 years is wild, bro.
But we still listen to that joint too.
I promise. Blonde's my favorite album, I think, of any genre of all time. So you can imagine how much I want to hear Frank. But like, I get it.
Frank, if you drop this year, he's getting a tattoo of your face
hey,
on his back.
He will dye his hair orange.
Frank, if you drop this year, I'll dye my hair blonde.
Okay. Too.
I'm lying.
I'll dye my hair blonde.
You know what? I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I need to switch up.
That green color that he has.
I don't know. It would. I think it'd be cool, but I would
just wear a beanie.
I would do blonde before I did anything.
Okay.
But no, I'm not committed to that.
Nah.
If he drops 2022, you gotta do a shake on it.
Me going blonde.
Check on it.
I'm not about to shake on.
Shake, you got to.
If that's the case, Frank, do not drop this year. That's crazy.
Take your time.
Nah, but yeah. What else we got, man? What else we got?
I just want to say, if Frank drops, it'll be and Frank and Kendrick drops, it'll probably be the best year
All time. I don't even care.
in recent times in music.
Actually, probably not all the time because Illmatic and whatchamacallit dropped same year.
Oh,
Ready to Die.
Ready to Die. Man, that's crazy.
1994. Crazy.
1994. In the same city.
Okay.
That's wild.
They had the rap game on lock.
That's crazy. But
let's talk about something else though. Who do you guys think is gonna be the biggest letdown this year?
You know,
Are we gonna go there?
Probably YBM in the mirror. I heard some shit he dropped, bro.
is that gonna be a letdown or are we used
Are we expecting?
Yeah, we're not expecting a classic.
That shit was abysmal. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Look,
you know
I don't like clowning people.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry. That was a joke. I'm just saying that I just heard some. I don't know what the song I heard from him, but
when I try, I'm sorry.
If you
wild. That's wild.
You know what I'm talking about? The one with the lyric video with underwater.
Yes,
bro.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry.
Who let him?
Yeah, exactly.
Put this together.
His team has the whole fault.
Bro, drop this. This is it. That shit was not it.
When I fly,
that was worse.
Who was a part of the reviewing process of that?
I don't know who allowed him to even record that shit. Like, how do you spend valuable time in the studio recording something like that?
Oh, that's bad. I had secondhand embarrassment. I'm not lying. It hurt.
Bro, and everybody was streaming it, listening to it, and just clowning, dog.
That's gotta be, I feel bad. Because that's gotta be like... Because did he drop that really thinking like, this is it?
Yeah.
No, but real question. That's a real question. Like...
Bro, I don't know what it is, bro.
Do you hear that song?
Yeah, and I saw everybody reacting to it.
Yeah.
I saw it at like the most dislikes out of any YouTube video.
It
was
had
crazy.
Like 500 likes and like 80,000 dislikes or something like that.
It's a good thing they took that off of YouTube.
Nah, they should. YouTube, bring back dislikes. We need dislikes.
Bro, honestly, that is like how people know
Yes.
not to do that.
It proves it separates the real from the fake. You know what I'm
And
saying?
especially if I'm going up to a tutorial, that's how I know.
Facts.
If I'm going up
That's
to
a
a
good
tutorial,
point.
it has more dislikes.
I'm not
Let me get off this up.
Yeah.
I'm not
When
trying
I'm
to go all the way to
illegal,
the comments.
yeah. Whenever I'm illegally downloading stuff, torrenting stuff,
Yeah.
I need to know the dislike ratio.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Look,
So
I do not. I'm not a part of this.
We're not gonna know this. This is a individual, thought process.
But yeah, man, I don't want to say why be in the mirror. Let's do.
That was a joke, but I'm saying that shit was trash.
I'm gonna.
Okay. I don't want to say who's going to be the biggest.
Let's just say who's gonna be a little like underwhelming. To where, y'all want me to say mine?
Yeah, say it.
My underwhelming artist this year is gonna be Eminem. I think what Eminem is gonna drop this year, everybody expects something crazy every single time he does it, and I think it's gonna be underwhelming yet again. That's who I think will be. I don't want to say biggest letdown either, but he's just gonna drop the most underwhelming project compared to what expectations are led to. That's what I'm gonna say.
I guess you're just an Eminem hater now. I guess. That's
I'm not an Eminem hater.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's just because you brought up last episode too. Talking
Right.
about, it's just trash, basically what you said.
I mean, it is.
Okay, so
What do you
I
say?
respect that. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna drop this year, but if he does, I mean, he can't really get any better. If we're being honest, like
It's not about getting. In my
I'm talking about
thought,
his catalog.
it can. Your catalog can get better. Cause think about it. It can, because like if I drop,
What, like his?
let's say Kanye dropped 5 classic albums. He dropped some albums people don't like, right? So he dropped 5 classic albums. He dropped some albums people didn't like, and then he drops albums people do like. His catalog got better. It was incredible. It got worse. Then you drop an album better than what you previously did, then your catalog gets better. I think it's as simple as that.
I can see that. So basically, like a rebound.
Yeah, like Logic's dropping. He's dropping an album called College Park, which he says is straight boom bap. So I hope and pray. Look, Logic was probably one of the first rappers I got into where like I was there for his mixtape days, which are definitely his best pieces of work. But he's dropping College Park, which he said is straight boom bap, and there have been some leaks that came out that sound hard. Right now, his catalog is on a downhill. If he drops College Park and it's really good, his catalog got better.
Mm-hmm.
So it could because before Nas dropped King's Disease 2 and Magic, I'm not saying it was on the downhill, but with those added to his discography, his catalog got better. 100%.
Right. And I will say this though, Eminem. I do think part of the reason why I'm bashing him is because my expectations are pretty high. I mean, it is Eminem.
Yeah.
So maybe the albums that I'm listening to, I'm just looking for that old Eminem, and the stuff that I'm getting is not even close to it. But to some people, it might still be listenable, but still to me, I don't. It's not. It's his album. I agree with that. It's definitely in a downtrend right now. And will this next album be better? I guess we'll see. Was he confirmed dropping?
I don't know if it's. I think it's like most likely gonna happen.
Most likely.
And he changed his profile picture to an NFT, and so did Snoop Dogg, and I think they're like collabing in some like form of music way. So I think like it's leading up to it, but like J. Cole, right? Great discog. KOD came out, went down. That's how the public saw it, right? Then he dropped 4 Hours Only, right? Is that right?
No.
Okay, no, then he
So
dropped...
after was the off season.
Oh, the off season. Yeah, sorry. Then he dropped the off season. Then it's back up because it was better than KOD. Then he's gonna drop the fall off, and it's probably gonna go up again. So we're not. I think the people that are talking about Eminem, we're not asking you to drop a freaking classic. It's more about what is he doing with the songs. Why do we not like the songs? I don't think people aren't really complaining about the off season. Maybe it's not his best work, but he still delivered he's still delivered.
There's still songs that I will listen to today. When I first listen off Eminem's albums recently, I'm not listening to any songs after that. There's no songs that are going on my playlist.
What I think is, he's a 50-year-old man now. He probably can't talk about the topics that he used to.
Yeah.
2002 or whatever.
Is that an excuse to make not bad albums, but underwhelming albums?
He's one of the old Eminem is what he said, his words. So he's not gonna be the old Eminem.
But you don't. So how do we question Nas and Jay-Z?
Well, they're talking about different stuff. They're talking about being, living lavishly now and living a life.
Okay.
But let's be honest. 444 is crazy.
Dude.
That's a great album. Jay-Z's discography did not skip a beat. I'm not saying that about Revival and Music to Be Murdered By. I'm not saying, they're just in Magic with Nas. I mean, bro, they're just not.
But that's what I'm saying. They're talking about different stuff. I think
there's
that's
no
what
excuse,
people are trying to get Eminem. Yeah, I guess people are trying to get Eminem, I guess, to do content, I guess, just be better. I guess, in a sense.
To be honest, he'll still out-rap 95%.
He can, but in this sense, it doesn't matter in this sense.
Yeah, I know. But what I hear now from him, I heard what on EMPD2, he was just rhyming, bro. He wasn't even talking about nothing. To be honest with you, but that's how I feel. He does now. He just accept some of those songs what's that song about the one was that one where you talk about the shooting in Las Vegas?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know that was
crazy how he did that one. He flipped it. It was like a double meaning on it. He was talking about him rapping on the stage and then the guy shooting the people. That was a crazy song. So if he comes with more stuff like that, I mean,
that's what he needs to do, though.
Thing. His music making took a ginormous downturn
after what was it? Recovery.
Relapse.
Recovery. Oh wait.
No, yeah, recovery.
He want Grammy
right.
for that.
So that's what it is. Because, like you said, he can still rap, but we're not returning. Content. You just doing crazy lyrical things isn't that's not gonna hold us.
The music's not up to par.
Yeah.
Recovery, Not Afraid, all those songs.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
That's why I didn't want to say it. I agree. Biggest letdown is kind of crazy, but just
we're all about positivity here, so we don't want to wish no ill affirmation on anybody.
Nah, bro, and mad respect to Eminem. He's literally 100%. One of the greatest rap artists ever. And his skill is crazy. Just it's more of just we're so supportive. We want to see the best, bro. I want to see something crazy.
That's the thing, that's for me. I guess that for me is what it is too. That's why I feel the same about Logic. We don't want to see. I don't want to see Logic drop I want to see Logic drop a classic, but I'm not asking him to drop something better than Under Pressure or Young Sinatra or The Incredible True Story. Just at least make it better than the bad albums you've been dropping. That's it. Make it an album that we want to return to, that you're actually gonna like. Well, the artist might like it. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, even Kendrick, I don't expect him to drop. He might go and drop a classic, but we know he's gonna drop something that people will like 100%. He's not gonna drop a bad album.
That's crazy.
That's not gonna happen.
Imagine how hard it is to gauge how good something you recorded is.
Especially
when you have so many yes men around you. Oh, bro,
that's true.
It's true.
This shit is fire. So I feel like it's hard sometimes, especially for certain artists that. How do they really gauge what the? I guess you could drop singles or whatever, but the full project is tough. It's tough. So.
Yeah, that's true. That is a good point.
Yeah, it is.
And going back to what I was saying about Roddy, there's people around you that are also trying to get you just to drop because they make more money with you. So
yeah,
that's a good point.
That's what he said. He felt like he probably had to drop an album this year, and people are like, people are gonna say yes, of course. They're not gonna. I mean, I guess some people will say, "Oh, don't like you gotta switch it up," but more or less, they're probably gonna go with your vision.
That's a very, very good point because Kendrick himself said that Damn was his best project. It's either his best or his favorite, one of the two. But looking from the outside in, the top two choices 9 times out of 10 are GKMC or T-Pep. So we really don't know what the artists hear when they're dropping these songs, like when they're making these songs. So him dropping it, Eminem could be like, this is like still great, but maybe the public doesn't want to hear it. You know, same with Logic.
Yeah.
But
T-Pep,
who knows?
that's just poetry. It's literally poetry. You don't want to
Crazy.
You don't want to poster off of it. So.
Damn.
Oh, that was Damn.
That was Damn.
Okay. Well, he should have won a poster off that.
He should have. It should have been T-Pep. But we don't complain.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it probably is hard in a lot of circles to gauge whether you're dropping gas or not. So we'll see.
We'll see for sure.
Hopefully, no one's a letdown.
Yeah, we want everybody to do great. We want everybody
100%.
to do that. And I feel like Twitter's such a freaking hard place because
Hellfire.
it's hellfire. You know? If you drop
Nobody's safe.
if you drop a freaking you know, like a beat that's like probably not the best, your whole album's gonna get ripped up or something.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
True.
But okay. So going on a more positive note, who do you guys think is gonna surprise everybody the most?
I think Nav's gonna come with some shit this year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I don't rock
an
with
interesting take.
I do think Nav is gonna
I
come.
didn't know you was dropping.
Yeah, I think he's gonna drop this year.
You like him?
I like Nav. I feel like his last
You
project.
got to
was,
dab him up.
I feel like oh yeah, Bugsman, man, good meaning.
Right.
But I feel like Nav's last project was not very good, but
That was the one with he dropped 2?
yeah, he dropped 2. The one before
Black cover.
I can't remember what it's called. The Brown Boy.
Yeah.
Or there's Bad Habits too.
Bad Habits was good, I think. Man, I just think he's gonna come back. He's gonna rebound this year and have actually a good year this year. I'm not gonna say he's gonna have one of the best albums, but he's gonna be good. I feel like he's gonna have a decent year.
Mhm.
So
Who's gonna surprise?
I think that.
No, I like that because if he does come crazy,
This Emergency Tsunami one that came out was good. If you guys check this out, this was a good album. I mean, Metro Boomin went crazy on this. Oh, and Weezy Out of Here, I think, was also on.
and I saw Metro, he's gonna be dropping hella projects this year.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So
Metro.
Yeah, this Emergency Tsunami was really good. So I think he's gonna come back this year with
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Saba. I
okay.
think this is where Saba stamps his foot
Stop,
in the
man.
rap game.
What a guy.
I'm gonna say he's incredible. I can't wait. Go listen to Fearmonger, the single he put out. That sounds like he took it straight off of T-Pep. And he is inspired by Kendrick because he did like this interview a few years back talking about the Heart Part 2 or 3, I don't remember. But that's going to be a very, very, very good album. Comes out in February. But other than Saba, I'm going to say I don't listen to Pusha a lot, but Pusha T's album is going to be produced by Kanye. So that's going to...
Cool. That's gonna be great. Well, Daytona was produced by Kanye as well, so that was a top 4 album of the year in 2018.
Exactly. So, Push T, and then lastly, A$AP Rocky.
Oh my gosh, A$AP.
A$AP could go crazy.
A lot of people are ready for
We're
A$AP.
ready, man. Testing was good, but I feel like he can
Do more.
He can dunk on that bitch.
Bro, and he already kind of showed a little sneak peek with his feature on
Magic.
Magic.
Yes, bro, facts.
And that was a good verse.
It was. He was. You know how crazy that is? He's the only feature on Nas' album. That's so random for Nas. Like,
I mean,
that's
I like that.
Yeah, he has a. Yeah,
and he's with Rihanna, bro. Bro is winning. He's winning.
Bro, yeah,
he is winning. He is.
He's
gonna
up
break
top.
her, bro.
Chill out.
Oh, you're right. My bad. But I agree with that, man. I'm excited for A$AP too. I love A$AP. He's just a different. He got a different sound.
I don't really know his discography like that. So I do have to go back and like listen to his albums, but yeah, like Long Live. I only hear positives about Testing and Long Live A$AP. So I'm excited. I'm really excited.
What's that joint with Frank Ocean? I love that song. With
I know exactly what you're talking
It's
about.
not
you know, it was on Testing.
Let me find it.
But that song's really good. He can make music. He can definitely make very good music. So man, we just have a lot to look forward to this
We
year.
do.
Damn,
We really
what was
do.
that called though? Nah, yeah, for sure though.
Yeah.
I think I like ASAP. I think Cordae is gonna be my
That's a great. I was
my
gonna-
surprise this year as well.
Great choice.
But
Damn, that production sounded crazy.
Yeah,
That
that little
production.
snippet he had. Oh man, that reminded me of some young Kanye on there. You seen the Kanye on the?
Y'all heard that Cordae Lil Wayne song? No, it's funny. We literally we said that to each other like 30 times. I've said that to them like 30 times.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep forgetting
We
that
went-
they've heard this song.
we went like a whole week just texting each other.
heard that?
Same video.
Yo,
I ain't heard it yet.
Corday's coming with some heat. From a bird's eye view, he is coming with some heat, man. I'm excited for Cordae as well. Hopefully he spazzes, cause that little four song EP he dropped sounded pretty good.
Yeah, that
Sounded
was
pretty good.
a little tidbit.
Snippet, yeah.
A little feeding you a little worm.
Bro, you know, I think Corday's been dropping stuff. It's just he just hasn't gotten the recognition he deserves yet.
He's still very young though. as well.
He is,
He is.
but it's just he's kind of
He's a
disheartening.
throwback. He's a
Yeah.
definite throwback to
He's a mix. I heard
Yeah.
someone say it. He's like the perfect blend of like new age and
I
old
like that.
school.
I like
That he's that bridge.
Yeah, he's
That
like
bridge
a
between
bridge.
them.
Bridging the gap.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for Cordae for sure.
I like that. Cordae, Rocky, Nav, go
Saba.
Saba.
Saba, man.
Cannot wait. Care for me.
I'm
Please listen.
very
to Care For Me.
excited for. Care for Me is a Check Your Tone certified classic.
It is. It is.
Go check that out for sure. If you
We'll sign off on that one.
No, we won't.
in
That's a lead.
In preparation for his new joint, which drops February 4th, go check that out. You'll probably fall in love with that one for sure.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question.
What's up?
Who is gonna get canceled in 2022?
Who's gonna get canceled?
I don't want to answer this.
Whose image is gonna be tarnished? We already know what happened in 2021 with
A lot of people canceled.
a lot of people.
I'm just gonna sign. I'm gonna say the baby and sign off.
The baby was already canceled. It's just, I mean, it's gonna happen.
Cancel culture is fake.
It's,
It's fake. People don't get canceled. People try to cancel Daniel Caesar. Didn't happen.
what do you even?
People try to cancel Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. People try to cancel J. Cole.
You can get canceled, but
That was crazy.
People try to
That
cancel
was
J.
crazy.
Cole.
with No Name,
Yeah, that didn't
you
happen.
can't cancel no J Cole.
Then it doesn't. Cancel culture is not.
I feel like it is though. You can lose a lot of sponsorship.
You can, but not like. The
It's
baby's
real-
been canceled thousands of times.
Is Travis Scott image not tarnished at all?
Travis. The thing is, he's gonna come right back like nothing happened. It'll really. That's what's gonna
I'm
happen.
not listening to him.
Bro, the truth is, it's real if you let it cancel you. If you bro, you can really just go past. I think people will just ignore the Travis situation
You
eventually.
can't ignore that.
People will.
People
will.
You can't.
People ignored the death at his concert. People are going to ignore Travis Scott's
Who,
situation.
who's ignored it? No one's ignoring
The
it.
people
It's
there.
still early.
The people
The people
there.
there. Okay.
That's what.
I'm
That's
It's still
talking-
early,
that's what I'm
bro.
saying. The backlash. No, even his fans are.
Yes, some part of his fans. You're gonna tell me the majority of Travis Scott fans are gonna be like, I'm not listening to the new album. No way. I've literally seen. I saw Travis Scott tweets a couple weeks after the situation happened, saying, "So is Utopia still dropping or Dystopia?" No, Utopia.
Utopia.
People don't.
Well, those are the same people that probably would jump off a bridge, like if he tells them to.
That's what I'm. Those are the Travis Scott fans.
yeah.
Those are his fans.
So-
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't. Who's really been canceled? Like really.
The baby, sort of.
And he's probably gonna be, as crazy as it is, he'll probably just be on another hit
His,
song
play,
soon.
his plays have been.
He'll be on another hit song
Down.
soon. So is he really canceled, or are people trying to act? This is the thing for me. If you cancel, you can't pick and choose. If you cancel someone, you have to cancel them. If it's your favorite artist, you gotta cancel them. If it's someone you like or you don't like, you have to cancel them. For me, the cancel culture, it's like sometimes people try to act fake woke about certain situations. I'm not saying the people that did get canceled should not be canceled, right? There should be like consequences, whatever, yeah. But if you care that much about the situation, then care fully about the situation. Don't because people that are canceling the baby, canceling whoever. Most likely, the people you cancel are people you kind of don't like already. So that's gonna be easy for you. I'm not saying that's every cancel situation, but with the baby, that's clear. People don't like him already. That's an easy cancel. We'll just cancel the baby.
I tell you someone who can get canceled. Boy, Dave Chappelle. He's uncancelable already. All the shit he's been saying, man. They try so hard too. He's not getting canceled. But you can't get canceled. I feel like if you're at a certain level where you're not.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're at a certain level and you're not probably up there with like top guys.
That's what I'm saying. So what is cancel? What is canceling someone? Why is there there shouldn't be a tier or like a echelon for canceling people?
There shouldn't be, but the way that it works though is, I mean, you rely. Some of these guys really rely on their fans and their public, image.
Persona.
So certain people are established. Some people aren't established yet. I think that's why DaBaby kind of got more of a backlash from his stuff versus Travis, because Travis is a little more established in the industry. That's what I see. And Dave Chappelle as well, he's established in the. He doesn't rely.
Backlash is worse than DaBaby's.
I mean, as in a sense of, I think Travis could drop a song and top the
You guys
charts.
took off a lot of festivals. You guys took off Rolling Loud.
But that he had to. The companies aren't gonna keep
No,
him
they
on
kicked
those.
him out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They had to do that unless their company would look bad for keeping Travis.
I'm just saying that's a part of being canceled. Like you lose certain.
You do.
You probably he's probably gonna lose like a couple hundred million off this shit. It's not gonna go away like just like that.
It won't.
So that's what I'm saying. So
But I don't be. So you're postponed. You're not canceled.
I like that.
Okay.
You're postponed. But they think people try to cancel.
That's
Drake.
not as strong, but you're postponed.
Just sit in the corner for a while.
People
We're
try
going to postpone you.
Try to cancel Drake for hanging out with underage girls.
That's a. I don't know about that one.
Cause he hung out with like Millie Bobby Brown. He hangs out with.
Why
all
is
these younger-
Drake?
all these younger
Why is
girls.
Drake doing that though? But no, I get it.
But people try to cancel him.
Drake's on some.
That's not canceling Drake's not gonna work.
No.
So
You
it's like
The only way to really cancel those guys is like they got to do something bad enough to put them in jail.
yeah, true.
Like-
Then, bro, Wyman Melly's going crazy in the streets still.
Is he out? I don't know.
No, he's in jail. But people are still. I mean, he dropped the album with He had a very good he had a very feature Lil Uzi. But he just dropped the album. People were listening to that. So even if you go to jail, still probably won't get canceled.
That's what I'm saying. The essence of cancel culture doesn't do anything really.
Unless you like
Does it really do anything?
do some heinous acts.
I don't know actually.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Cancel culture itself really doesn't do
I
anything.
mean, Kodak.
I like the idea behind it,
Kodak was going crazy.
and people should know that they're doing something wrong, right? Educate them about it. Deal with the situation. But I'm just saying, sometimes I feel like cancel culture doesn't do. It doesn't. What does it do? It doesn't do anything really.
It doesn't. I'm starting to think it's more just, you trying to cancel somebody it looks better for you, I guess, because you're in the more. It looks better for your public image for somebody that's canceling somebody, but I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it works.
I feel like it's really just more or less. You're just gonna hurt for a while, but you'll be straight.
You'll be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're postponed.
That's the new word.
It is. It has to be.
You're postponed, buddy. We'll time you out for a little bit.
All right, man.
I don't know.
Who's gonna have the biggest come up the next year?
Biggest come up.
Biggest come up. A rising artist.
Rising artist.
A rookie of the year,
Rookie
per
of the
se.
year? Kinda, maybe. In a way.
Listen, I just listened to an album today by this guy Daniel Son. I think that's like, whenever I heard that, I never heard of this guy, but I think that's like a Mr. Miyagi thing. Isn't Karate Kid, is he Daniel Son?
I knew I heard that
Daniel
before.
Son.
I was like, yeah.
Listen, that album was really good, and I saw that he has almost no plays. I think that album and this guy, never heard of him, could really make a statement this year. Yeah, that's somebody to look for.
For me, it's gotta be Rome Streets. This guy.
He's a feature on that album as well.
Oh, he was.
Yeah,
Really?
Rome Streets.
Rome Streets is really someone that I think is gonna make a big splash. He dropped 3 projects last year, so
Wild.
he's making music. So I think he's gonna get a lot more recognition this year as a guy who can, be a staple in the industry just because he's hard, man. He's hard, but
He's got dedication, man. Dropping 3 projects.
For
It's
sure,
crazy.
for sure. What about you, Brian?
Did the camera just cut off? Thought I heard a noise.
Okay.
Nah, it's some
Oh. Okay, for me, I don't have like an extremely underground artist. Well, I'll do this. For me, it's either gonna be. I'll give two sort of mainstream, 1 underground, or two mainstream, 2 underground. So mainstream, I don't think Saba and Smino get their flowers enough.
Mm-hmm.
Smino is completely in a lane of his own with the music he makes, and it's like a definitely refreshing sound. He's an incredible artist with Noor and with forgot the name of the other album, but you know which album I'm talking about. Very, very good. I think his next album could be a staple in him being completely mainstream. And exact same words for Saba as well. So Saba only has, he has 2 albums because Bucket List. Check out Bucket List, incredible album, both really good. But this next one can be really good, especially with the way the singles are sounding. So them 2 for the mainstream. For underground, Boldy James and Mac Homie, I think, because the albums they just dropped were very, very good. Super Tecmo Bo Jackson for Boldy James, and Balance Cho and Pray for Haiti for Mac Homie. So I think those artists are on their come up or about to be a staple in the game. I like that.
I think I just saw this a couple days ago. Ghostface Killah is gonna drop Supreme Clientele 2 this year,
That's crazy.
and it's produced by Kanye West and Mike Dean.
That's the one
That
I
might
saw. I forgot to put on my list. That's gonna be crazy.
And Supreme Clientele is a crazy album.
Yeah, classic.
It's
That's a classic.
I mean, so
That's gonna be Kanye and Mike Dean is crazy.
Kanye and Mike Dean. So Ghostface, the Wu-Tang member, if he comes, with some heat 30 years later, when they started, that's another record I'm gonna be excited to,
Dude, that's
to look
gonna
out
be
for.
wild. Kanye's on his producing this year, huh?
Yeah, I guess so, man. He's not playing around.
Pusha and Ghostface. It's crazy.
Pusha and Ghost. Those are some giants, man. Those are some giants in the game.
I'm excited for that. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I don't know that either. That's some big hitters right there.
big hitter, boy. Mike Dean.
They won't be playing, man.
We're gonna be bumping that for sure. Remember that?
For sure.
Do you know the release date?
They did. Nah, I don't. It didn't say, but
Dang.
it was rumored last year, I think.
Wow.
Well,
That'll be big time.
for sure, big time, big time.
What are you guys thinking about some producers that are gonna come with some heat this year?
Metro Boomin already said he was, and I'm excited for any projects that he's a part of. He's a classic producer.
He's a classic producer, modern day GOAT for a lot of the new sounds that we hear, especially in trap.
Oh yeah, Metro.
So
This might be a trap year. I know I was talking trash on this past year. This might be a solid year for trap, though. Fingers crossed.
yeah.
Fingers crossed. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for the different genres of subgenres of rap that are gonna come out this year. That get some more melodic rap, some trap,
Mm-hmm.
R&B rap.
I'm gonna say Kanye #1, just because I love his producing is just crazy, like out of this world. I'm gonna say Kanye, The Alchemist, and I don't know. Maybe I just stick with those 2, Kanye and The Alchemist.
The Alchemist, man. He had a big year.
He did. Crazy year. Crazy year. Yeah, I'll stick with those 2. Kanye and The Alchemist.
He had a
Can't go wrong with that.
Armand with that.
Arm and Hammer?
Yeah, Arm and Hammer.
Yeah.
Armand with the Arm and Hammer. What else did he do? He did Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
What did he do? Also, he did.
He did his own album.
He did his own album, his own compilation.
I forgot what it's called.
Another guy.
Charlie or Charles or something.
Another guy, Alchemist. I agree with the Alchemist, but also Harry Fraud. Harry Fraud and his work with Griselda is top tier in the game right now. So I just feel like there's a lot of good producers that are gonna have a solid year as well.
Yeah, I agree.
It'll be something to look for, and I think we're gonna get way more tapped into with much more producers as this year goes on.
Yeah,
that's one thing I need to up my game on as well.
For sure.
Hopefully we get some get some interviews on the.
For sure.
Up.
That's going to be something we're really looking for. Producers, rappers, anybody that's in the art industry in general.
Hop on for, some chit chat. For sure.
For sure. But I think that's honestly, we kind of tapped everything, bro.
Yeah.
For this podcast. Yeah. We picked our biggest hits, album of the year, producers. It's gonna be crazy.
So if everyone who's rumored to drop, it's gonna be one of the best years in a while.
In a while, since 2017. No. Yeah. That was a great year.
Yeah, probably since 2017.
Yeah. That was a great year.
Listen, if it happens, we'll be good. Maybe maybe some Drake songs, maybe a Drake album wouldn't hurt again.
The Drake album would hurt.
We get it. You're Drake stan. You just go ahead and get his freaking tattoo.
What's crazy is there's a Drake stan, J. Cole stan, and Kendrick stan.
Some of the best rappers in the game right now.
Encompass a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Neapolitan ice cream.
Neapolitan ice cream. Bro, you're gonna get a taste of everything when you bite into it, bro.
For sure.
That is
We
crazy.
give you a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
We're excited, but check your tone.
Check
Yes,
it out.
sir.
Check his own podcast, man.
Check your tone.
Let us know what y'all like. Let us know what y'all don't like.
Hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe.
Follow button.
Hit the bells for notifications.
Do that,
bro. Just tap
Need all
everything.
that.
Just start clicking buttons on your screen, bro.
Yeah.
Just
Check
everything.
your moms too,
Because that's getting crazy. I
got
gotta my DMs, bro. They're wilding out right now. Freaking Susan.
the most basic John. That's
This has
crazy.
been Check Your Tone. Signing off.
We out, man.
See y'all.
Peace.